listen, this is a very strong prophetic word for the Republican Party. If you don't know by now, if you still feel some type of way about the government shutdown, I am going to again give you, out of my research and out of my quiet, alone, intimate time before God, what this issue is. Now, after I share what I am discerning and my conversation with God, baby, you can feel how you want to feel. Okay, amen. You can feel how you want to feel about it. You can feel how you want to feel about it. That I have nothing to do with that. Democrats are, again, manipulating the minds of their people, of their tribe. They have you guys believing, and you guys actually believe them, that they are fighting for Obamacare and for you to have health care. That is a lie. Please hear me. That is a lie. You're hearing it from my mouth. That is a lie. I'm going to say it again. That is a lie. That is deception. That is malarkey. Okay? That is so not. They are indeed using Obamacare as a point of argument. But what they want to do, baby, their concern is not for you, precious Democrat Party family. Their concern is not for you. If you are an American citizen and you are Democrat, their concern is not for you. Hear me today. Hear me clearly and understand what I'm saying to you. They don't care about if you have Obamacare, health care or not. This whole argument with the government shutdown, it has nothing to do with you. If you are an American, okay, what it has to do with is they want this money. They are arguing, they are fighting for this money, okay, to fund it back to Obamacare, where they can have money for illegals. Did you hear me? Because they need to funnel these funds back into Obamacare to have it accessible for illegals. They're no longer concerned about you. Hear me today. Okay? They're no longer, as a matter of fact, they're mad and pissed off at you because you didn't get them enough votes to secure this last election. Baby, they're not concerned about you. I told you guys last year that Kamala had those borders open, sending caravans and buses to these foreign lands, emptying out jails and prisons, because she wanted the riffraffs to come into this American soil so that they could brainwash and manipulate them by, putting them up in fancy hotels in New York and LA and in Chicago, any Democrat city or state run by a Democrat mayor or governor, that they could pay these hotels to put up illegals in so that they could come back and say, hey, look what we did for you. We brought you out of your land into our land. We gave you food. We gave you housing. You owe us. I told you the intent last year was to replace you. I told you that last year. The intent was to replace you. Okay? That's what Democrats had in mind. Replace you with illegals, especially the black community. I told you. And so when Trump came forth, it was taken out of context. When Trump came forth and made the comment about black jobs, that is what he was trying to convey, where the words were twisted and you guys took it the wrong way. Because he knew. You think he wasn't privy to inside information? He knew that's what their plan was, to replace black Americans with illegals. So when Trump mentioned about black jobs, that he didn't express it the right way. It didn't come out the right way. But I am here to relay it correctly. I am here to translate for him, okay? That is what he was trying to tell you while you were getting all up in your feelings. That's what he was trying to convey to you. That the plan was to replace the minorities in this American soil, the black American, with illegals. So when Trump mentioned about snatching up your black jobs, that's what he was talking about, because he knew what the plan was. You guys got all in your feelings and your emotions. And you did then like you're doing now. You're not listening. So this whole thing, government shutdown, baby, it's not about you. Stop believing the lying media. You're still being manipulated, brainwashed, bamboozled, and deceived by the lying media, who's a part of the whole global end times globalist agenda to remove this American soil from anything that resembles a republic or a democracy, and rather turn it to communism, Marxism, fascism, and socialism. You're not a part of the plan. As a matter of fact, you are an issue. That is why the whole control the population thing with the pandemic. Let me keep going. So the issue is Democrats need money to set aside future funding for illegals. That's their baby. That's their concern about turning this country over into a socialist, communist, Marxist regime. They are depending on illegals. They have to take care of them. I will share this without uncovering my friend and calling his name out. I have a friend who works deep within the federal government on the finance side for over 20-something years. And what he shared with me was this right here. Over the last, between 2022 and 2024. He was instructed. I need you to hear me. Take the content out of your ear and listen. He was instructed to take funds from the Medicaid account and transfer it to a private account under another name, whereby doctors, those in the medical community and hospitals who were partnering with Democrats and Republican rhinos to give health care and give medical assistance to illegals, where they would be able to turn in those claims, bypassing the normal route of Medicaid or Obamacare. No, this was a private fund. He was instructed to transfer hundreds and thousands up into the millions of dollars from Medicaid. Hear me. I don't have a reason to play with you guys. We're too late in the game for that. Either you're going to believe this, stop being manipulated and brainwashed, or you're not. It's your choice. So he was instructed to take those funds out of that Medicaid account and transfer them to this hidden fund, whereby Democrats and Republican rhinos were allowing doctors, clinics, hospitals to send in their claims, where they would give medical attention to illegals and be able to receive payment through those hidden funds. Democrats want to keep that fund going. It has nothing to do with you, American Democrat individual. They could care less about you having Obamacare or not. They could care less. All of this is about funding for their precious illegals, whom they need votes. Get it in your head. Wake up and get it in your head. They don't care about you. Okay? It has nothing to do with you. Wake up. That is what this is about. Now, let me go on, and because I'm getting ready to end this. I gave a strong prophetic word the other day for Republicans, and I am here reiterating that. God is watching you, Republicans. This is not your time to gloat. This is not your time to say, I told you so. Yes, you were right. You tried to tell the people that Democrats was only using their constituents, their voters. They were only using them. You tried to tell them they didn't want to listen. You were right. Now, this is proof. Them wanting the money and shutting down the government because they're pouting that they can't give money for funding for that portion of Obamacare that is allocated for illegals. So they're pouting about it. Precious Republican family, you were absolutely correct. But now God is saying to you, hear me in by and through the Spirit of the living God, Republican family. God is saying to you, you better not dare gloat. This is not your time to gloat with the I told you so's. This is not your time to gloat. God is also saying to Republicans, he is testing you. He does not want the people to go hungry. Children who are in poverty, the elderly, special needs, homeless veterans, God care about Republicans. This is not time to gloat. So the prophetic word to the Republican Party is this. Don't mess around and get yourself in a funk with God, baby. You're going to be in a funk indeed. I'm trying to tell you, all of that sovereignty that we prayed for last year to hold back voter fraud, voter tampering, and election interference, it won't be there. Don't mess around and do stupid stuff, Republicans. God is watching you. God is saying it's not the time to gloat. It's not the time to gloat with the I told you so's. Do whatever needs to be done to ensure the people have the benefits to get food. Republicans, I'm speaking to you here. Understand me clearly. This is not the time to be prideful or gloat. You were right. We knew it. And hopefully most of the Democrats now know it and understand. But now it's not time to gloat. Do what you need to do, Republican Party. If you could get funds, if you could get donors for the military, you can get donors to feed these people. I'm telling you, thus said the Lord. Don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger. Don't mess around and get in a funk with God, Republicans. Because all of the good things that's been going on, baby, that little rug will be pulled from up under you. You better hear me clearly. God is saying he wants these people to be able to get food. Okay? So do what you need to do. It's not time to gloat. Yes, you were right. You were right all along about the Democrat Party. Now it's not the time to gloat. Find the money wherever you need to find it to ensure the people have food. That is what we voted you for. Find that money somewhere. Don't be out here gloating because God is testing you. You don't want the hand of God and the grace of God to be removed right now when he is so beautifully using President Trump to do amazing things to restore this country to her former glory. Don't do it. So listen, it is time to pray that the Republican Party will do the right thing. Amen. You guys get it? Now it's not the time to gloat. Again, you were right. Let's step out of the pride and get the people fed. For once, Republican Party, remove the pride, remove the gloat. Again, I'm going to say a million times you were right. But forget about it. Do what you can do to feed the people. God is concerned about the people, okay? I love you guys. We will talk soon. Pray. You guys pray that they do the right thing and do right by God. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.